and welcome to a little bit of a winter wonderland. As you can see, I'm fogging up, I can't see very well. It's quite warm inside all this lot, but it's very cold on the outside, so my glasses are steaming up all the time. Got up this morning, 7 o'clock, hopefully before everyone else wanted to get up. It's a Saturday morning, so most people are staying in bed. And looked out the window and it was snowing. I'd already decided to get up and go for a walk this morning anyway. Mrs. C had to go and pick our daughter up from the hospital because she was working last night. 12-hour shift nights, long one in the COVID area. And yeah, so she took off in the car this morning and I took off in my wellies. Headed down to our local little lake, or I call it a pond to be honest. It's not really a lake, it's nothing like the Lake District or the locks up in Scotland, that's for sure. It's more like a pond. But this morning it's looking a little bit more like a lake. As you all know, we've had some really heavy rain and snow showers. And yeah, a lot of rain falling in a short time has caused a lot of things to flood. So as you can see behind me now, the lake's looking quite big, it's stretching quite over. I've crossed a few bridges this morning that we could not cross a couple of nights ago. Me and Denise went for a walk and all the bridges were underwater, so there's not a chance. It was right up across the field where I've just come from. So I headed down, not knowing what to expect. When I got down here, I managed to cross the bridges. One of the walkways is still partly underwater, but I tested it, I've got my wellies on, I've tested it and I walked through. I heard someone else walk across it first of all, it's like a metal walkway. I just took my time, really slow, just in case anything was missing underneath, because the pathways are all broken up and pathways have all lost their services and are broken up, and there's quite a lot of devastation, you know, looking at the trees and all the stuff that's been washed up, all the silt and the riverbed's been flooded up onto the pathways and stuff like that. This would have all been underwater. I had to take a bit of a shortcut, or a long cut should I say, round another flood across the pathway, but it's nice being out and the snow's nice. I like walking out in conditions like this. It's just a shame I'm not out in the hills and the mountains, and I'm making do with just walking around my local area. And again, I'm quite lucky. I've got the lake or the pond, I've got the river when it decides to stay a river and not a flood, and I've got the canal the other side. Now I got up with all the intentions of carrying my gear, but I'm not really using it. I've just got half a load on my back with my little mini tripod that I'm not intending on using. I just want to carry it to keep the practice of carrying it, to be honest. And I've got my little camera in my bag around my waist, so I can pop it out, take a couple of photos as I walk around. But at the moment I'm not seeing a great deal that inspires me. Maybe something over there, something like that, but yeah, it's a bit hit and miss at the moment, and quite hard with this snow coming towards me as well. I'd have to get the camera out, take a couple of pictures and put it back away again. But yeah, I'm not intending on stopping. I just wanted to have a walk around, see what the flood's done. I know it's caused many people much hate, mayhem around the country. I suppose we're quite lucky, it's been pretty mild here, but nevertheless it still makes damage, doesn't it? So I'm just having a walk around, take a couple of pictures to maybe document certain things, and I'm going to head back home for a cup of coffee. Right, let's see if I can get a couple of snaps. And if I do get a couple of snaps, I'll pop them up on the screen. You never know, they might be worth looking at. So whenever I do come over this way, especially the last couple of times I've come this direction, I walk past this little playing field, this little park where the kids play, and you know, it's got swings and slides and seesaw and stuff like that, and it just looks desolate. The last time I was here, again, we were in total lockdown and no one was out, and it just looks empty, and it just reminds me of like an apocalyptic film. So I've just taken a couple of snaps of the swings and stuff like that with all the no footprints on them and no movement and dead still and no one around. And it very much reminds me of very apocalyptic, and I watch a lot of these sci-fi films and futuristic films where the nations are wiped out and things, and it really does get your mind thinking, you know. You see these parks and swings and fields with nobody on, nobody playing, no one out, no one doing anything. It really is a strange time to be in, and one I think we're all going to remember forever. Well, I've had a walk round. I've been out for an hour and a half, having a proper good look round and see what's going around in my direct local area. I'm literally about half a mile, maybe a mile from my house. So I've just literally walked around the block really. And the river's up everywhere. It's up over the path behind you. It's definitely up over the path next to me, which is why I'm walking across the field, because you can't get on the pathway. I'm going to head up onto the little bridge now and have a look into the weir and see what that looks like. This little area that I'm walking across, we call it Mill Island because there used to be a mill on the middle of, well, not on the middle of it, on the side of it where I've just walked across. So this is why it's called Mill Island, because it's actually surrounded in water. And the other day this was underwater pretty much. We could not get anywhere near it. So it just goes to show how much area water will cover once it gets above its holdings, if you like, its banks, river banks and stuff. Now I'm just going to head down, get my feet wet a little bit, and I'm going to head onto the weir. Now I have to take a couple of pictures. Oh, this looks muddy and boggy, this does. Oh, crunchy, slippery, slidey, slobby. Yeah, so I've taken a couple of snaps. I've just taken a picture of a little Wellington, not Wellington, a little glove on, oh, this bit's deep. Just taking a picture of a glove on a rock. Obviously some smallish person's lost. Obviously a child, a girl, because it's pink. Not necessarily, but chances are. And yeah, it just looks really sorrowful, and I think it would go nice with the images of the park. And you're about to hear some noise at the moment. I'm going to spin you around. Just have a look at this. This is what you call a Russian weir. Check that out. That's quite a lot of water coming under there. There always is water, but not as much as that. Quite a bit of water there, yeah. Let's go and stand up on top of it. Let's see, it always rushes over there. That's the idea of it. It's a weir and it runs round. And you've got some couple of little fishing benches normally down here. Oh, that's slippy under my feet. A couple of little fishing benches, but they're well underwater. By God, the people that live down here in the bottom, their gardens were all underwater the other day. All around the back there, they were underwater as well. So, bit of a test for this Osmo 2 as well, I think, with this sound. See if you can hear me all right still. Proper is gushing though. I'll flip you around again, have another look. Told you, didn't I? Right, so I'm going to get down this bit of a slope without slipping on my ass. But yeah, this does all get covered in water and you can't get anywhere near it. But again, like I said, it's been a nice little walk. I'm not going to waffle on too much because I always do. And yeah, it's just a quick walk around my little town area. Get some fresh air, see the snow this morning. It's stopping now, it's turning into sleet and rain. And yeah, I'm going to head back home, get myself a cup of coffee and see if my daughter's still up, say hello before she goes to bed for the day. So, till next time, and it will be better video. Well, I don't know, I'm not going to promise you videos. I can't promise any videos at the moment because we can't go anywhere, I can't do anything. So I'm going to try a few things from home. I've had some good suggestions from people on my Facebook. I asked them the other day what people would like to see, so I've got a few ideas. Like so many steps away from the house and take a picture, like Thomas Heaton did a while ago, and macro, which I'm not very good at. And I think I'm one of these people, if I'm not very good at it, I won't bother trying and pretending to be. I'll have a go and do it myself personally, but I don't think I'll share it because I don't really know what I'm talking about. A lot of people do things that talk about stuff and not really sure what they're actually talking about, and I find it uncomfortable to watch. So I don't want to talk about macro because it's not my thing. Still life, I was asked to do some still life as well and set up lighting, and again, it's not my thing. I don't really know what I'm talking about. I can wing it, I can make it sound good, but again, I'm not that person. I like to get out, I like to take landscape pictures because, let's face it, it's easy. F11, F8, F16, point it in a decent position, get some foreground and background, and away you've got a picture. Well, sort of anyway. Portraiture, I don't mind taking a bit of that because I can talk to people. But yeah, I'm not a lighting person by any chance. Same as I'm not a videographer. I make do. God, look at all this silt on the pathway. All the bottom of the river's on the pathway at the moment. So yeah, I make do. So yeah, if you've got any suggestions, send me the suggestions. See what we can do, because we're going to have a few weeks of this and it's going to be hard to make videos that are interesting. A couple of reviews coming up, and I've got a couple of older videos backed up, but yeah, I don't know. I'm lost. I want to keep bringing content out because I enjoy talking to you, and I hopefully try and keep you inspired and motivated, even if I find it difficult myself. Right, till next time, ciao for now. Just get out and have a walk. Take your camera, you don't have to stop. Take a few snaps on the way around. You never know, you might enjoy it.